All right, so here is the graph that we're going to use, right? I wanted to make sure that we had that to look at. And I know that for you, it's on the previous page, and I'm sorry about that, but hopefully this will help that you can see it. So it says, which equation describes the graph? So let's start with the easiest one, okay? What is the y-intercept? The b. So where does this line, right, go through the y-axis? Where does that line go through the y-axis at? Right here at what number? 30. So your y-intercept, right, is your plain old number. So which of A, B, or C has your y-intercept of a plain old number? B. So the great news is, for you, you would be done. Because I want you to understand the second part, right? Like how to find slope on a table, I'm going to take it a step further. If you get that, then you can keep going. So for this, right, I would go down and I would draw my triangle, and that would be down 4 over 1. Down 4 over 1. So that's why my slope is a negative 4x, or a negative 4 is my slope. Okay, so this is your answer for 5. And then we're going to go on to 6. Okay, which verbal description goes with this graph? Javier has $30 in his savings account. He spends $4 a week. Serena has $25 in her savings account. She doesn't save or spend any money. Lily saves $10 a week. So again, because you answered the previous one correctly, this should be easy because you should be looking for the same numbers that you used. Okay, so again, you're starting with 30, you spend 4. Okay, if you started with 25, then you would be here to begin with. And save or spend any money means that you have a straight line. Lily saves $10 a week, right? That would be going positive, not negative. So for number 6, you should have A as an alpha. All right, now we're looking at 7. Which table goes with the graph? So it says, hint, use the graph to pick out points. So like we talked about earlier, our B, right, is always at the point 0, comma B. So in this case, what number did we say was our starting value? 30. So this would be 0, comma 30. So again, which of these graphs has a starting value of 0, 30? A. So that's out and that's out. Again, the other way to look at it is if it's negative 4, right? The first one would be 4 less than the previous. 4 less, 4 less. Okay? So that's questions numbers 5, 6, and 7. All right? Now we are looking at Carson. Carson used the mapping to determine if it's a function. Then it says which set of ordered pairs. So we are actually making the ordered pairs. And we worked with that when we did our escape room. We worked with that in our notes when we started this. So the domain is our x's, or are our x's, and our range is our y's. Okay, so let's write them out. We have 1 mapping to 2, so that would be the point 1, comma 2. We have negative 3 going to 10, so we'd have the point negative 3, comma 10. We have the point negative 1 mapping to 2, and we have the point 3 mapping to 10. Okay, so which one has those points? Negative 3, 10, negative 1, positive 2, positive 1, 2, and 3, 10. Okay. 10, negative 3, nope. 1, negative 1, nope. Negative 3, 10, good. 3, 10, good. Negative 1, or positive 1, negative 1, nope. Okay. So it is A as in alpha as well. All right.